Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, whenever you may be watching. I'm Grant Thomas, this is Fine Fast Food, and today, you see it, Addams Family Time. I've been putting this one off, but it's finally time. Purple bun, churro fries, and also, may as well show it. I'm gonna try those cheesy tots. So, let's see what it's about. We have made it. Finally. This is kind of like a buzzer beater, really. Between the legs, behind the back, pull up, last second. It is November 8th, and this promotion is going until the 10th. 2 days left. We got it. But I do have to apologize, and it's unfortunate. Two, not just one, two very, very, very key parts to this meal are missing. Well, I actually managed to get the other one right here. They didn't have chocolate sauce at the store. Thankfully, when the Dodgers won the World Series, it was a good night. We were at the Kings game. I was with my dad. We were watching some hockey. Afterwards, we stopped at BK. I had to. I got a Whopper. I got these churro fries, a 12-piece, and I absolutely loved them. We'll give them a quick review. That's why I actually have them in a bag now, as you noticed, probably in the B-roll. I'm only gonna have one or two. I'm still thinking about if I'm gonna open this up, but I'll probably open it up, give it a try. I can tell you how these are. They're fantastic. I love them. So we're just gonna kind of keep that on the back end. But the biggest part, the part that's actually missing, where's the shake? Morticia's, the kooky chocolate shake. And this is where the apology comes in. I'm sorry, because I used the deal, but considering, again, promotion done in 2 days, they didn't have the shake. Very unfortunate, very tough. It is what it is. But tomorrow morning, because I'm gonna go tomorrow, I'm gonna see if I can get it. I'll record a little segment, I'll add it to the end, and we'll get a rating. This has been a big thing in fast food right now. This burger, you see that? It's a purple bun. Purple is one of my favorite colors. And this is my first time, BK. They've done the orange bun. They've done a red bun. They've done different colored buns. I haven't had them before. So this is a cool experience. But once more, a couple things missing. I'm sorry. We've had a lot going on. You've seen the channel. It's kind of hard to catch all of it. We've already missed a couple small ones, more regional chains. I wanted to get a couple in, but looks like this cycle we're not going to be able to. But I'm glad I could get this in. I'm really, really glad I could get this in. And I just want to kick it off. Turbo review, if you will. Let's just kick it into gear. On the marketing, easy 10. There's the SpongeBob collab 10 that we just did a review on. Obviously, it gets a 10 because it's SpongeBob. Super hype, super big collab. But if you remember in that video, they didn't have the bag. There was a bunch of stuff they didn't have. It still got the 10 because it's such a huge collab. Obviously, TikTok, it's such a big thing right now. But it's a weak 10. And I made sure to say that in that video too. It's a very weak 10. This meal, however, this is a strong 10. This is the strongest possible 10 that BK could get on this meal. And it's all in the marketing. It's all, look at my head. You get the cool crown. If you're a kid, the BK does cool stuff for kids all the time. They have the toys. Like I said, Wendy should have done a SpongeBob figurine. They didn't do that. But BK, they have the whole Addams family. You buy the toys. You can buy this guy, Gomez. Super, super, super cool collab in terms of creativity and even churro fries. A couple months ago, you guys remember mozzarella fries. They have chicken fries. They're trying to do everything fries. And now we get this. These were a test item back with all those other ones back in the day. Obviously, they have the same packaging as the Mott's fries, same packaging as the chicken fries, but these are unique. These are a dessert. These are obviously not your regular fried item. So this is great. The only thing that really hurts for me on these, why did we have to reserve the the churro fries for Gomez, because this makes me think we'll probably never see them again, which is really, really tough. But maybe BK brings them back. Maybe there's another thing they kind of remind me of when I take my bite. I'll touch on that. It's just kind of a little weird dynamic there. But again, we'll touch on it more in a few minutes. I really do hope to see churro fries back at BK. I hope that, and this is why I got a 12 piece. It was a little more pricey, but I had to get the 12 piece of these churro fries today. If it's my last time, it's my last time. But they're really, really good. So, turbo time. Real turbo time. I'm done ranting. Marketing, once more, strong 10, the strongest of 10. Smell, onion rings, things rings. Obviously the most plain item of the batch, literally regular onion rings. The only thing that they had a couple, maybe a month ago, they did have the things rings packaging. And I would say, BK, they didn't give me packaging. However, like I said, I chose to come at the very end of the promotion, so I can't knock them for that. Also, I actually happened to get a fry from them a couple weeks ago, and they gave me the things ring, the packaging. I think I actually have a photo of it somewhere, so if I do, I'll put that up. But it's cool. They had the packaging. It's not just for the photo. It was there. So props to BK. So that's good. On the smell, personally, I think they're a 9. Regular onion rings, but they're good. Look, you see them. They're very, very nice, but they're also they're different onion rings. They're not like you go to a Carl's Jr., you go to a bar and you're pulling them and all the onions coming out. You see them. They're picture perfect, if you will. They all look very similar. You get what I'm saying. They're crunchy, they're crispy, you get less of that stringy onion in there that I'm personally not a fan of. You get a lot more of the crunch, breading, all that stuff that I like. So again, maybe there's some bias, but BK decided to include a regular item in the meal, so I gotta just give it a rating. So look, I'd say an 8. They're not the biggest onion rings. They definitely could be bigger, but they look nice. They have they're very clean. That's all. I like them. Taste, but like I just said, crispy. More of that crunch, a lot less of that stringy onion. So for the taste rating, I'd say a 9. BK does a really, really good job on sides. So, good on them for that. And speaking of sides, cheese tots, and these have been around. They've been around before a couple times actually, and I missed them all of those times. And now that we have the channel, I'm not letting myself miss it. Cheesy tot. And while all the rest are 10s for the marketing, this is a bonus item. This isn't part of the Addams Family collab. So I'll give this its own rating. I would give this, I'd say a 7, just because it's very basic. I didn't see any posters. It's just basic. They're just a basic side. You see them in the app or you don't. But like we showed in the beginning, you saw them on that kiosk. So that's good, but it's just super basic. So definitely a 7 on the marketing on these tots. Smell on these are kind of weird, to be honest with you. Just fried stuff. We've been here before. Just taste the fry. You know what I'll do? We'll give it a rip it. They smell like mac and cheese balls, to be honest with you. If this counts as a smell, breaking it open, normally I like to keep the smell, smell that as it's served, not when it's broken. But this smells good. I'd say a 9. The look, another 9, I'd say. Honestly, it's like a cheese gumdrop. It's a cool little side. Different. I'm used to fries, onion rings, maybe a mozzarella stick here and there. This is new. I guess I just like new. It's good to see. And how do they taste? I guess it's time. Was excited, unique design, all that, but just not my thing. The part that throws me off is I've never been a 3 cheese blend guy, like the shredded cheese. Like I like more of like a nacho cheese. But this, if you can see that, it's more of that like 3 cheese blend type of cheese. It's okay. You can see it. It's a tater tot. The cheese in it. It's pretty simple. And just in case I forgot a rating on those, I'd give them a 6. On the taste. And now, obviously, Whopper time. Big purple. I don't know what to call this thing. You see it? Looks pretty good. Very ugly end, and then there's that pretty side. You guys already know. 10 marketing. Smell. This one's kind of tough because it does smell kind of different, to be honest. I think it's the cheese. It just smells very sharp, if that makes sense. I think this also adds to that because there's cheese in there. So I think I'm just smelling a bunch of cheese, but it just smells pretty basic. It smells good, it's pretty basic. I'd say an 8, like we say, standard, just tiny above. Look, you saw it. There's that pretty side, there's that back end. But it's purple. It's nice. It's unique. For me, I think it's an 8. It's a Whopper, how it's normally done, just with different colors. A little umph to it, a little kick to it, a little just above the normal standards. Taste time. It's purple. I can't believe I'm eating a purple Whopper. See it? Very, very good. That makes me happy. I somehow just noticed that they forgot the lettuce, but it's good. It's good. And I also, like I said, I did my own modification, so I probably confused them. But it's good. It's good. There's a little difference in the texture of the colored bun. It's not at all like normal bread, at least to me. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just kind of, falling for the hype. But for me, as I'm eating this, it's just very soft. It adds some of a cushion to the Whopper in its own way. You kind of see it a little bit, little bounce to it. I think it's nice. Like I say, fast food at its best is fun. And this stuff, it's fun. This stuff, it's fun. I like this stuff. So, yeah, Whopper. And I know, are you really gonna hold the churro fries in front of us? Are you really gonna tease the churro fries and not give them a rating and not try them and not give them the love that they deserve? I'm going to, don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Beautiful. Oh, so amazing. Churro sticks. Churro fries, rather. And why did I count that, you might ask? And that's because the first time I got the 12 piece, they only gave me 10 pieces. So figure that one. But it's really, really good to see that they got 12 this time. So that's nice. And I am gonna do this. I really do want to save this. It is really good. And it's I'd say it's one of my favorite sauces I've had from a restaurant because it's really good, but I really want to save it. So for this video, I'm not gonna be opening it, but I am gonna show you. I'll show you. It's very cool. It's very nice. Show you kind of how it moves a little bit and how I can describe it. It's very cocoa-y, almost like a Cocoa Puff, but that's how it is. That's how I can describe it. So it's time. Smell 10, look 10. Look how incredibly thick that churro fry is. That's my finger. A little more than my finger. Tad bit more than my finger. That's a big churro fry. For 12 of these, I'm good with that. That's an automatic 10. Taste, you know it's coming. You know exactly what's coming, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Perfection. Crispy on the outside, super soft, almost, and this is what I was going to say earlier, if you remember what I said, it reminds me of a different type of dessert, almost funnel cakey, like funnel cake on the inside, which I like. It's really good. It's really, really good. And just like the Jack in the Box ones too. I know he's not Jack in the Box, so why am I talking about that? But just like Jack in the Box, I think they also have some sort of filling. So there's also that at the top too, which is nice. And again, I'm putting these away now because I want to eat them later. But I want you to see them. I want you to get that experience and do the fantastic packaging. They did a fantastic job with this release. So much so that, like I said in the beginning, SpongeBob, then there's this. This is what the SpongeBob meal should have been. Why was this not what SpongeBob was? And I know different chains, they have different ways of doing things. I know now's normally not investing time, but we'll make it investing time real quick. That's why you invest in these companies. That's where the money comes from. But that's my point. Different chains. Some chains are winners, like we always say here on this channel, and some chains, they're just not winners. They don't get the job done when it really comes down to it. Here's how I'll put it. Would you rather have your money in a chain that gives that to SpongeBob, or would you really want your money in a chain that goes absolutely all out for the Addams Family? SpongeBob, Addams Family. But no. Addams Family, SpongeBob. Tough. But that's the difference between a winning chain and a losing chain. And again, is BK an automatic investment? Is BK automatic? No. But long term, you believe in them. You think Popeyes has a lot going for them. You see Tim Hortons, overseas type of thing. They're not really in the US as much as they are in other places. You see all these brands, you think they're doing a good job. That's when you hit the buy button. That is when you go into these companies. So please do not forget that. And now 8:10 on the clock. At 9:10, we'll be back to you with the feel rating. 9, 10. How we feeling? I have to say, really good. I must say too, success, absolute success by BK. This promotion, again, like I said, it's what it should be. Toys for the kids, super cool, treats, desserts for not just the kids. Like, I want that. Adults want that. Adults like that. So it gets everybody. It reaches everybody. And just as SpongeBob reaches everybody, like we explained, and it's a great marketing effort. It's cool. It works. It's SpongeBob, but at what cost? 15-ish bucks for no bag, no fry carton, no nothing? Or would you rather pay pretty much the same exact price with BK, who obviously puts an insane amount of effort into these projects, collabs, whatever you want to call them? The effort is there. Just this crown alone, super cool. And I know it's just a cardboard crown, but that's effort. That's effort to me. In fast food, this is effort. That is what effort means. This is it. I feel great. Very, very, so insanely good. Fantastic once again. So, just kind of going to close it out here because I don't even know if it's the closing. If it's not the closing, see me in a couple seconds and we'll be reviewing the shake. Let's get these out of the way. For that Whopper, I'd say a 9. If you noticed, that was the one that really caught me by surprise. I didn't even think that I'd get the bun. I thought the buns, if chocolate sauce and the shake are out, I thought surely they're not going to have any more purple buns. And it even says it on the app, purple buns not guaranteed. So I thought I was ready. I was super ready to not see the purple bun. And I was really, really happy to get it. Like I said, purple is one of my favorite colors. Really cool. I'm just happy that I got that experience in. And like I said when I was eating it, it surprised me. It turned out to be really, really good. That bread was it was like a cushion. And rings, the most basic part of the meal. Already went over it, but I like them. As just a BK fan, they're a really good side. So standard, just above. Definitely an 8. Churro fries, 10. I'm not gonna explain that. Again, Dodgers won the World Series. I've already tried these before, and I absolutely loved them. If BK had these year round, I'd probably go at least a couple times a month for them. Super, super, super good. And if you can get the chocolate sauce, if you can get your hands on it, insane. What I told you it was when I took that bite during the review, which was great, but it didn't even have chocolate sauce on it. If that had chocolate sauce on it, I probably would have eaten all 12. They are that good. Dessert candidate of the year type of good. And speaking of candidates, speaking of the year, the fine fast foodies. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna get super deep into it. I'm still setting it up myself. I'm still organizing. Gotta make some rules. Gotta make sure I'm doing everything the right way. But stay tuned. And I will say this, you get to vote. I shouldn't be the guy sitting here choosing everything. Fine fast foodies. Just keep that in your mind. And I did forget too, on the field rating for the cheese tots, definitely a 7. Actually, I say a 6. They're just not, they looked a lot better than what they turned out to be. It is what it is. You know the normal spiel. Comment. Let us know what you thought about these items. We love to hear, see everything you have to say and think about these items. Like the video. It means so much to us. It really does. That means you like the system. You like the way we rate things. You like so far with this channel. You support. And that really means, again, so much. But what means the absolute most to me here on this channel, and that subscribe. If you pay attention to these videos, like we said, there is money in it for you. You just have to know what you're doing. Find the good chains. Find the winners. Because I'm telling you, you certainly won't regret it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I told you I was gonna try at least. We actually got it. So I'm waiting on it right now. I actually got a free chicken sandwich because today happens to be free chicken sandwich day. So as long as you spent $5, and I actually spent pretty much exactly $5 because that's how much the shake costs, I got a free chicken sandwich. So I guess it's pretty nice. I still have that shake in the freezer from last night. They gave me an Oreo shake just as a sorry type of thing. But I needed to try this. I didn't want to let this get out. I couldn't miss this. Last day, November 9th, November 10th is really the last day, but we got it. So in a few seconds, you see it. Let's get Morticia. Damn. There she is. Morticia's shake. We got Morticia's shake. And you know what? You guys know it's a 10 on the marketing, so you got that. We've seen the cup. We now see the drink itself. Let me get a light on. So there you go. You kind of, get a look at it with, some light on it. Actually get to see it, not in the dark. I'm in this dark car. There's only one size. So again, marketing, easy 10. Smell. It actually smells really good. One thing that I noticed in the description, it talks about a cake batter or some type of batter, like a brownie batter or something. You actually get that in the smell. You get the whiff. I remember as a kid, my mom still does it sometimes, very rarely. If it's a holiday, she'll make the brownies. She'll have the whole bowl. She'll let me, eat some of the batter. Maybe it's not the best thing. I know it's not recommended by health experts, but everybody's eaten some brownie batter before, and it's so good. And that's what this smells like. So I'm actually very surprised, very happy with that. I'd give it a 9 on the smell rating. Look, I already showed you the look. You saw the top, you saw the cookie pieces, and you even saw kind of at the bottom, there's like a type of syrup in there. So gotta give them credit on that. If it were in that cup from yesterday, that would really be, the icing on the cake right there, if you will. So definitely a 9. And now, taste time. I know I'm just kind of turbo rating, but again, we've already done the full review. It's been recorded. We have a lot of storage. I want to make sure I can get this all. So taste time. Actually insane. I've told you before that chocolate shakes for me are the most plain thing. Most of them taste the same. It's very hard to find a unique chocolate shake, in my opinion. That's just the way I see it. But this is absolutely insane. This is the best chocolate shake I think I've ever had personally. The cocoa, it's kind of like that sauce, that chocolate sauce with the churros. You get the chocolate, you get different levels of chocolate all at once. And I think it makes for a really, really good. It's a great shake. It's got to be a 10 for me. I'm a big fan of the sweets. I like the desserts. This is my kind of shake. This is really a really, really, really good shake. And while I'm sitting here, it's obviously just a shake. I don't need to give it a whole hour and wait on it. So for the feel rating, I'm going to actually give it another 10. This is great. This is fantastic. This is what a chocolate shake should be. And got to give it to Burger King. They did it. Morticia's shake. Gotta love it. And with that, finally, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.